Welcome back to Tabletop Realms. I'm here with Jen again today, and we're running a game of Age of Sigmar Spearhead. So Jen is bringing my Slaves to Darkness against the Stormcast Eternals today. So a little classic matchup of Chaos versus Order. We're going to get into picking our abilities, and then we're going to get straight into the game.
We rolled off camera, and I chose to be the attacker. As Mateo said, I am playing Slaves to Darkness today, so we have some Chaos Knights, 2 units of Warriors, a Chaos Lord who is my General, and then the Chaos Chariot. For my Regiment ability, I am picking the Dread Banner, so I am going to roll at the start of the battle on the Eye of the Gods table for my Chaos Knights. And then for my enhancement, I am picking the Mark of Slanesh, so my Chaos Lord is going to be Fight First, Strike First for the battle.
Alright, and here is our Stormcast for today. I'm bringing the Vigilant Brotherhood, so I've got my Lord Vigilant, my Lord Veritan in the back there, 5 Liberators, and 3 Prosecutors. I am defending, so I picked all my abilities second. I am going to go ahead and go with Strike Where Needed, so once per battle I can disengage and still charge. And then I'm going to go for Hollowed Scrolls as my enhancement, so my Warlord is going to have a 5-up ward for the battle. We have got terrain set up and we have got armies deployed. Jen is going to be picking who is going first this battle, and she has dropped the Chariot, some Warriors, some Knights, the Chaos Lord, and then her other unit of Warriors there. On the Stormcast side, we've got the Prosecutors and the Lord Vigilant, and then we have the Lord Veritan and the Liberators over there. I did deploy a little further back because I feel like I'm about to get run down by horses really fast. But that is our setup. We have our large terrain and our small terrain. Who's going first? You? Alright, we're going to get into Slaves of Darkness, turn 1. Our twist card for Giran is going to be Grandfather's Blessing. One of us will get to pick either Nurgle's Rot, -1 to save rolls for a unit, or Eroding Miasma, no ward rolls for a unit. We'll roll off to see who gets to pick that. 2. Who is getting what over here?
No 5-up ward for Mr. Man.
For the Lord Veritant.
Yes, that
So,
one.
Eroding Miasma is going to be on the Lord Veritant there.
These are the battle tactics / commands that I drew for the first turn. No peeking, Mateo.
And these are what the Stormcast are looking at as far as tactics and commands go for the first turn.
Turn 1, Slaves to Darkness. I am going to start off by rolling on the Eye of the Gods table for my Chaos Knights right there, and hope it's not a 1. A 2 is actually fantastic. I believe that gives me a 6-up ward for them.
Awful.
So I love that. And then I am going to try and roll on the Eye of the Gods for my Chaos Lord, but I need a 4-up before I can do that. And there's that 1. So we're not going to be doing that. So we are going to get into some movement. End of movement. I moved both of these guys up 10 inches, and these guys just get a 5-inch movement. And then I just walked these guys onto that objective as well. I don't think the horses or the big beefy guys have any shooting, so we're gonna get into some charges.
Awesome.
I am just going to try and charge in the Chariot and the Knights, so I need a 4 for the Chariot, super in with a 7, and for the Knights,
Okay.
super in with a 9.
There you go.
So we're brawling. Okay, so we got them all in there. I am going to pick to go with the Knights first. It is going to be 3s and 3s unless there's a stinker.
I am going to use this battle tactic, this command, for Fight to the Last on them. So they will have a 5-up ward this turn.
Well, that is handy dandy for them, isn't it?
It's wonderful.
Yes. 3s and 3s. And 3s. So that is 7, 2 rend, 2 damage wounds.
I got 5-up saves against this. Here's 7. Okay, so that is 5 go through, 10 5-up wards. Pretty good ward.
That's pretty good.
I'm gonna lose 2.5 liberators.
Yay! Who's going?
I think the right option is to go with the Lord Veritant back into the chariot there.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go with the Staff of Abjuration. This is 3s and 3s. That's a hit. And a wound.
Rend?
1 rend.
5 up save. He's fine.
Okay, and then the sword is 3s and 3s as well. 2 hits. 2 wounds. That's 1 rend as well.
Alright, 5 up save. He's fine. He
Oh
got
my
2
god.
fives.
Okay, well that was productive.
Okay, the chariot's gonna go into that guy, the Lord
Veritant.
Veritant
And
over there.
he does not have wards right now because of the eroding miasma.
The Chaos Chariot also has a charge phase ability that I forgot because I've never played this army before. But when he charges on a 2-up, I get to inflict D3 mortal damage. Nope. Served me right for forgetting.
Okay.
We are going to do some attacks with the Chariot. First one is going to be 3s and 3s. And 3s. And then it is going to be 4s and 4s. I am doing all of these rolls, oh my goodness, that's 2 6s, at the same time because all of them are no rend, 1 damage. So far we have two wounds, and then it's gonna be 5s and 3s. Oh brother. And 3s. Okay, so 2.
All of that for 2 3-up saves. Oh my goodness.
Take 2 whole damage.
Absolutely no ward saves on
You'll
that.
never recover.
I am gonna go back with the Liberators into these knights now. I have 2 Warhammers left. These are 3s and 3s, crits or mortals. 1 mortal wound. And 1 rend save.
Alright, so 4 up save. Got that. And then, how much damage?
1 6-up ward.
Okay, so 6 up ward. I do take a damage on the knights.
Alright, and then I have my Grand Hammer in there. 3s and 3s, crits are mortals as well. 1 hit. No wounds from that. So we do 1 wound back into the knights.
Productive.
Very productive.
End of the turn, I do have that objective, and that objective. I didn't stay on the middle, and the knights don't have a big enough control score to take that from the Stormcast. And I did get 1 battle tactic, which is more friendly models contesting the large terrain feature in my territory than enemy models. I kept my warriors next to this big rock for that purpose, so I believe I get 4 points for this. And
Yes.
then I do get to roll on the Eye of the Gods table for that unit of warriors because they are contesting an objective and there's no enemies, they're not in combat. So we're gonna do that. They get nothing.
Okay.
They didn't do anything, the Chaos Gods aren't interested yet.
Okay.
So it is currently 4-0.
Stormcast turn 1. We are going to start with a prayer from our Lord Veritant there. He needs a 3-up to do Cleansing Flames onto those knights. He got it on a 6. So I will roll a die for every knight in that unit. 5-ups are mortal wounds. That is 2 mortal wounds onto the knights.
6. Yep, that's 2 mortal wounds.
Alrighty. Our Lord Vigilant here is going to use his Plan the Attack ability, targeting that objective. So any attacks I make targeting a unit contesting that objective are +1 to hit. Is all of our hero phase stuff, so we're going to get straight into some movement. Movement, all of this is tied up in combat, so they all stood there. The Lord Vigilant ran up to take that center objective, and our prosecutors are running up on these knights here to see what they can do. We're going to do some shooting right now. We're going to throw 3 javelins into the knights. These are 3s and 3s. And by knights, I mean warriors. 2 hits. Okay, so those are snake eyes. So we'll go into charges. We're just going to do same thing. These guys run into the knights. I'd like no snake eyes this time. 4 will work. So the prosecutors are going to run into those warriors. Did I call them knights again?
I don't know.
I think I called them knights again. This is my own army that I'm playing against, and I don't know what the models are called. At the start of the combat phase, I'm going to declare the Lord Vigilant's once per battle deliver judgment ability onto these prosecutors. So they are going to get 2 fight phases. The second one is fights last. Jen is going to start combat with the Chaos Lord because he is Mark of Slanesh, so he is fights first forever. So show me his attacks.
3s and 3s. All hits?
That's not good. We needed that bad. We needed that bad.
Darn it. One wound.
Rend?
One rend.
This is a 4-up save on my prosecutors. I fail it. How much damage is that?
2.
That is looking a lot like a dead prosecutor already. Lost one prosecutor out of here, but we're going to swing back into the Chaos Warriors with them. These are 3s and 3s. 2, 1 rend, 1 damage.
4s. They take a damage.
All right.
Just take a damage.
Yeah, we're really swinging hard here. Brendan's coming over here to swing with the Knights into my Liberators again.
They're going to be 3s and 3s. And 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4? 5. I've got 5 4-up armors in the Liberators. And I only rolled 4 dice. Hey, that's not looking good. That's 2 whole Liberators dead.
Uh-oh.
1 Liberator on 1 wound, and now Jen is going to do the horse attacks.
I'm going to kick him with my horse.
Please don't kill my Liberator with a horse.
5s and 3s. That is 3
Okay.
hits. And 3s. For 3. No rend.
3 ups!
Oh.
That's a Liberator dead. I am going to pile in with this Lord Veritant here and swing into those Knights. We'll do the staff first. We need 3s and 3s. That is 1 at 1 rend.
Into the chariot?
Into the Knights.
Oh, into the knights. 1 at 1 rend?
Yes.
4s.
Okay. And then the sword, 3s and 3s. 1 at 1 rend again.
4s.
D3 damage for 1.
6s.
I kill a knight. We've got the chariot going into my Lord Veritant. Still no wards because the twist is still active on him.
3s and 3s. And 3s. Alright, so 2.
We're doing all these together again because they're all no rend, 1 damage on the chariot.
And then 4s and 4s.
Okay.
And then 5s and 3s. Alright, so 3.
3. I got 3 up armor. That's a little cocked. I'll reroll that. Okay.
Productive.
So, nothing happens there. Forgot a combat trigger for the Chaos Lord, adding 1 to the hit rolls of the Chaos Warriors. You need a 3 up?
2 up.
2 up. Okay. They are +1 to hit this combat. And we're going to do the Chaos Warrior attacks now.
Okay. So it is going to be 2s and 3s. Right?
Yes.
Okay. 2s and 3s. And 3s.
Ooh.
Alright. 4. 1 rend, 1 damage.
4, 1 rend, 1 damage. So I got 4 up saves. I lose 1 more prosecutor to that. We're going to do this prosecutor's second round of attacks, and now everything else on the table is fought. 3s and 3s. That is Snake Eyes again.
Oh my god.
Nothing happens there. Stormcast Eternals, turn 1, end of the turn. I do control this 1 objective, but I also do have a card to control that objective. So I will get 2 points for that objective, making it 4-2 at the end of battle round 1. That is the end of the battle round. Roll off for priority. I got a 1. Yeah, so you're going to get the next turn. Our turn 2 twist. Reclaim Giran, the underdog, which is me, picks 2 objectives on the battlefield. Each of those objectives will be worth 1 extra point at the end of the turn. We're going... Oh, I guess I do get to pick those. I'm going to pick this one. I'm going to pick that one. So these 2 objectives are going to be worth an extra point.
Okay.
Slaves of Darkness turn 2.
I got to draw another battle tactic card since I completed one last turn, so this is what I am looking at for turn 2.
And on the Stormcast side, this is still here from last turn. These are our 2 new cards for the second turn.
Slaves to Darkness, turn 2 hero phase. I'm going to see if I can roll on the Eye of the Gods table for my Chaos Lord. I need a 4-up. Nope. So we are going to get into some movement. End of movement, I still have those warriors locked up in combat. I move my Chaos Lord down a little bit so he can charge into that guy. My other unit of warriors is getting into the action, and then both of these guys are still locked up in combat as well. There is no shooting in Slaves to Darkness, literally ever, so we're going to get into some charges. I need a 4 for the knights right there. Or not the knights, the warriors. They got a 7. And then my Chaos Lord needs a 3. Whoa.
Ooh.
He exactly got a 3. That's scary. Alright, we're going to get into some combat. The Chaos Lord is fights first, so he is going to go. But first we have combat abilities. On a 2-up, he gets to add 1 to hit rolls for a warrior's unit close to him. So he does get that for those warriors. And those warriors also get a +1 to wound because of their Bringers of Desolation ability, because they do not currently control that objective. So the Chaos Lord is going to swing first into, what's his name?
Lord Vigilant.
Lord Vigilant, and it is going to be 3s and 3s. Hey, buddy. And that is a crit mortal, and then 3s. Okay, so 1 crit mortal.
That's 2, correct?
Yes, 2 crit mortals.
Alright, I have a 5-up ward because of my enhancement. That's 2 damage on my Lord Vigilant.
Alrighty. And then I am going to go with the warriors next. The warriors are going to go into the Lord Vigilant, and it is going to be 2s and 2s. And 2s. That looks like 6 1-rend, 1 damage saves.
Alright, I got 6 4-ups coming in here. Ooh!
You got 5 4-ups.
And then a 5-up ward. Oh!
Okay, so we hate that guy.
We're cooking.
We're going to go with the Lord Veritant here into these knights again. Here is his staff, 3s and 3s. 1 rend.
Into the knights.
Yes.
4s.
That is 3 damage.
6s. I take 2 damage.
Okay. And then the Judgment Blades, 3s and 3s. 1 at 1 rend.
4s.
Okay.
Alright.
2 damage on the knights total.
The Chaos Warriors over there are going to fight into that Prosecutor. It is going to be 3s and 3s. And 3s. So that looks like 4 1-rend, 1 damage.
4?
Mm-hmm.
At 1 rend, so I got 4-ups. That is my last dead Prosecutor there.
Uh-oh.
We've got the Lord Vigilant going back into these Chaos Warriors. Yes. Into the Chaos Lord.
Okay.
3s and 3s on the axe. 3 hits. 2 wounds at 1 rend. 2 rend, 2 damage, sorry.
Alright, 5 ups. He saves 1, so he takes 2 damage.
And the bird, dog, horse. 4s and 3s. 1 hit. 1 wound, 1 rend, 2 damage.
4s.
No.
It's because he's facing the wrong way.
I did think about that beforehand.
We are going to go with the Knights next. That is going to be 3s and 3s into the Lord Veritant. And 3s. So that is 8 wounds, 1 rend, 1 damage.
Alright, here is 8 4-ups. Well, it's a lot less than 8. And then I do have 5-up wards now. So that is 4 going through, which does suspiciously look like a dead Lord Veritant over here.
Oh no. End of Slaves to Darkness turn 2. I do currently have all the objectives.
Yep.
It's looking good for the Stormcast.
Yep.
I do get an extra 2 points for both of those. So that's 5 just for objective control. And then I did get 1 battle tactic. Any friendly units within 3 inches of each short battlefield edge. So I got those guys and those guys. And I wasn't even trying to do that. So that worked out nicely.
Isn't that nice?
So it is currently 10-2.
Winnable. Stormcast turn 2. Plan the attack. I only have 1 model on the table right now. So we're going to attack that objective. And then we're going to go into movement. I am going to set up a lot of reinforcement models. So hopefully we're not completely out of this game yet.
All right, this is how the movement phase is looking. He didn't go anywhere because he's brawling, but we did get 5 more Liberators and 3 more Prosecutors showing up as my reinforcement units. We are going to do our shooting really quick. We're going to throw javelins into the Knights. So 3 shots, 3s and 3s.
They're not even looking at you.
Well, that is 1 hit. All right. That's no wound. So, fair enough. Let's do some charges. The Liberators are going to need some number. That is, an 8 looks good to go in there. I'll double check that. But then the Prosecutors get a 3d6 charge. So they're going to get a 9. We'll see where everybody wants to go. I threw my Liberators into this horde of Chaos Warriors, and we're going to see if we can lock down this objective together. And I don't learn from my mistakes, and I don't plan to. So I threw the unit of Prosecutors directly back into this unit of Chaos Warriors again, because I feel lucky this time. You are countercharging, which makes me sad.
With my Knights.
Show me ones. Oh, man.
6.
Yeah, that's looking pretty good for getting into my Liberators.
Perchance.
Yeah. All right, come on in. We're going to start combat with combat abilities.
Yes.
And then the Chaos Lord who's hiding behind my Lord Veritant, my Lord Vigilant, fights first.
And I forgot to do the boon roll for those guys because they were alone at the end of the last turn on the objective. Both of those.
The Knights?
Yeah, but I just have to pick one, so the Knights.
All right, the Knights boon roll from last turn. A 3.
I think that's adding 1 to run, so I don't care about that.
Okay.
And then combat ability 2 up. So those guys are +1 to hit.
Gotcha. Chaos Lord fighting into the Lord Veritant. The Lord Vigilant. Why does every single thing in my army have to start with a V?
I don't know. I hate it.
All right, show me some swings.
3s and 3s.
Okay. No crits. Oh, 1 crit. My eyes don't work.
And then 3s. 2.
All right.
1 rend.
4 up saves on those. I am good on those guys.
And then
2 mortal wounds from the crit. 5 upward. I do take 1 of those. So he is up to 3 wounds taken. I'm gonna go with the Liberators because I'm a little scared for their safety. So we are gonna put these 2 lovely lads back into the Knights and these front 3 into those Chaos Warriors. Here are the back 2 into the Knights. 3s and 3s. Crits are mortals. Well, 2 hits. 1 wound, 1 rend.
4s.
All right, Knights are fine. And then the 2 regular hammers going into the Chaos Warriors. That is 2 crits and nothing else. So just 2 mortal wounds on the Chaos Warriors there. And then the Grand Hammer gets a crit and 1 rend save.
On the
Chaos Warriors again.
Warriors. 4s.
So that is 4 total damage with the crit onto the Warriors there.
I see. So 2.
Yes.
Okay.
2 more are going to die there. So they did something.
Yeah.
Better than nothing. Chaos Warriors over here going into the Prosecutors. I feel like we've done this before.
No. You're crazy.
All right, show me some swings.
3s. 4, 1 rend, 1 damage.
Alright, I got some 4-up armors. I do lose 1 prosecutor to that.
So, pop.
Lord Vigilant is gonna go into that Chaos Lord. I'm gonna get greedy. I'm gonna put his axe into the Chaos Lord, and I'm gonna put his bird dog horse into the Chaos Warriors. So here's the axe, 3s and 3s. Well. Alright, 2 Ren, 2 damage.
5s. I take 1, so
So
that
that's
puts
2
him up to
damage.
4, so he has 2 health left.
I realized that I have forgotten my plan the attack bonus, but those 2 misses in that swing should have been hits because he is just barely touching that objective. So we'll do 2 more wound rolls. They don't wound. You know what? That's deserved. So the bird dog horse, the Griff Stalker, is then going to go into those Chaos Warriors. 4s and 3s. 3s and 3s because of the... But it's companion, so it's 4s and 3s.
Okay.
Well. We've got the Knights going into the Liberators here.
3s and 3s. And 3s. So that is 6.
6?
2 rend.
Ooh. Alright, here's some 5-up armors. Well. Each of those are 2 damage because they charged, so that I have 1 Liberator left on that objective. The Prosecutors there are going to go into that unit of Chaos Warriors and hope we can pick up a few kills. These are cocked. That is cocked again. Alright. This dice tray has more cocked rolls than just rolling on the table. 3s to wound. That is all wounds, so 5, 1 ren into the Chaos Warriors over there.
Alright, 4s. 2 saves.
So 3 damage go through. We do kill 1. 2. Wonderful. 2 Chaos Warriors in here still need to swing.
And then on to the last guy.
The Liberator?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
And they are 2s and 2s, with 2s and 3s, because they control that objective, so they don't get their Bringers of Desolation, but they did get the
Cool.
combat ability. So 2s and 3s. Alright. So 3, 1 rend, 1 damage.
3 at 1 ren, 1 damage. These are our 4s. He lives on 1 wound.
Must be nice.
There he goes. End of Stormcast turn 2. I do still control unobjective because we're tied on that one. And I do have Do Not Waver because I just barely had a unit survive there. So we're going to score 2 points again, making it 4 to 10. I'm not so sure about that. I lied. This is not wholly within my territory, so the Liberators don't get their buff to their control score. So I do have no objectives. It is going to be 3 to 10. Roll off?
Yeah.
That's a 4. Oh.
You need the battle tactics anyway, man.
I'm only missing 1 card. All right, Slaves of Darkness, turn 3 coming up. Our twist is Alariel's Blessing. The underdog can pick 1 unit on the... You can pick 1 of the following effects. Either 1 unit gets a 6-up ward, or if it already has a ward save, add 1 to its ward rolls, or pick 3 different units to heal for D3. I am gonna slap the +1 ward onto my Lord Vigilant, so he has a 4-up ward this round.
Oh boy. Alright, we're gonna get into drawing cards actually, because I do need to draw some cards. These are my battle tactics and commands for turn 3. Hero phase, I'm gonna try and roll on the Eye of the Gods. I need a 4-up. Buddy just is not impressing the Chaos Gods today. Certainly not. Okay, so we are going to get into some movement. I'll just say right now, I'm probably gonna just move that chariot over to join the fight over here.
I didn't show you the new card I drew, but I'm going to use it right now. I meant to use it at the start of your hero phase, but I am a goober and I was drinking boba instead of reading my rules. So I'm going to use Stand Guard on the
Lord Vigilant here, and he is going to be strikes first until the end of the turn.
Ah, but I'm strike first. But no! I did just move my chariot over, so we are gonna get into some charges. The chariot needs a 4.5, so we'll just say 5 to get in to the Lord Vigilant.
Uh-oh.
No.
Uh-oh.
That's fine. He doesn't do anything anyway. I got it covered. Alright, so we are going to get into some combat. My Chaos Lord is strike first. So I fight first, and then you fight first, and then I fight normal.
Yes.
Combat abilities, I am going to roll to see if the warriors get their little buff. I need a 2 up. They do get that on a 6. And then we're going to fight with the Chaos Lord. It is going to be 3s and 3s. I didn't even roll one of those dice for some reason. Alright, all hits. Oh, that's 2 mortal wounds.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh my gosh.
Goodness.
Well, 2 mortal
Alright.
wounds and then 3 1-rend saves.
Alright, so here's some 4-up armors. Ooh, so 2 of those plus the 2 crits, these are 2 damage a pop, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is 8 wounds total going through on them.
Yep.
I do have a 4-up ward
Yep.
because of L'Oreal's blessing.
Oh my god. Look at that.
That would be the Lord Vigilant dead.
Buddy.
That's not good for me.
That is an egregious whiff.
That
on
is
his
an
part.
egregious whiff to the extent...
Oh no!
I was holding out on hope that he maybe sweeps the center of the board.
I mean, he had a good chance of killing the Chaos Lord and the warriors.
That's what I was hoping for, but on account of being down by 7 points and having 1 Liberator and 2 Prosecutors on the battlefield, I am willing to concede this one. Games Workshop, buff the Stormcast Spearhead, please.
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 It's just not balanced.
It's just, I don't have any boys. Where
There's
are my
just
boys?
no boys.
But good game. You played it very well. Your MVP unit is probably the
Knights.
The Knights are terrifying.
They're good boys.
The Knights are really good in the full game.
Yeah.
Why did they just put them in this? Why did they just...
That's a really good question.
My
The 2 rend 2 damage is kind of egregious.
Yeah, my Prosecutors don't get their charge buff because they were like, that would just be too powerful.
No, they
But-
were kind of stinky, if I'm being honest.
I mean, to be fair, I did forget the plan the attack on that objective the first turn, so they should have been +1 to hit, but also that maybe would have killed 1 more Chaos Warrior. So I don't think that... I don't think that's what did it. Anyways, good game.
Good game.
Bye.
Bye.